Hello and welcome to Spotlight, the programme where we turn our attention to particular products and services across our Middle East, African and South Asia region. Today we're going to focus on aircraft leasing and in particular regional aircraft leasing, which is a hot market as airlines rebuild their networks after the crippling pandemic years. And I'm delighted to welcome an expert in this field, Mick Mooney, the Chief Executive of ACIA Aero Leasing Group, a Dublin-based lessor with a portfolio of over 50 aircraft. Welcome, Mick. ACIA is making quite a name for itself in the regional aircraft leasing world. Why is this market so buoyant at present?
Yeah, Mark, and thanks for welcoming me on the show. I think there's a number of reasons behind why regional is buoyant right now. As everyone expected coming out of the pandemic, the smaller aircraft types are always going to be the ones that fill back up first. And I think there's, a lot of impetus behind the regional aircraft because of that. I think a lot of airlines, particularly in Europe and also in other regions, realized that when they started moving turboprops out of their portfolio pre-pandemic, that they lost a gun in their arsenal, basically, that they could deploy in the event of, the need for low load factors or lower capacity routes. So for that, we're seeing an uptick in demand, particularly for the ATR, but across all different regions.
And how has your portfolio or fleet of aircraft expanded over the past year as you've moved into new types? And what is the plan for 2023?
Yeah, since 2021, we've grown our fleet by about 30%, and the vast majority of that is in turboprops and ATRs. We're in a unique position where we own the STC for converting ATRs into cargo aircraft. So that gives us an extra element that we can, use different types of aircraft to deploy different types of aircraft that maybe other lessors can't. But over the last 2 years, we've grown our fleet by 16 aircraft. This year, we've already added 2, and we're only into February. Our plan is to add another 8 to 10 before the end of this year, and similar growth profile for 2024 and 2025 as well. But it will be subject to availability of the right aircraft in the market.
And I understand you're seeking to broaden your geographic reach as you add more customers.
Yeah, I think for any lessor, diversification is key. And for us, we had a lot of aircraft. The vast majority of the aircraft that we had in our portfolio when I took over 4 years ago were in Africa. Part of my strategy is diversify out of Africa, not to leave Africa behind. It will be a major part of our growth. And last year, half of the aircraft that we added will end up in Africa. But we're also adding customers in North America. 2 years ago, we added Amazon as our first cargo lessor or lessee in North America. But we're also adding new customers in Canada, and you'll see announcements in the coming weeks on that, and customers in Australia also. So we're trying to broaden our reach and continue to diversify our portfolio as we grow.
Mick, you've got great plans to grow and develop your business. Thank you for sharing ACIA's story with Spotlight today, and thank you for watching.
Excellent. Thanks, Mark.